Muneeb Qadir, a professor specializing in constitutional law. Thanks very much for joining us here on TRT World. Muneeb, help us understand, what does the verdict say?
So there's a lot of talk going about this verdict in Pakistan today, and the verdict dates back. In fact, this case dates back to 2014 when Akbar S. Babar, who was a co-founder of the PTI, had filed a case with the ECP, Election Commission of Pakistan, in 2014. And now, almost 8 years later today, the verdict is out, and the ECP has found that the PTI received funding from prohibited sources, including 34 foreign nationals, 351 foreign companies, and it had declared only 8 accounts, whereas the PTI had hidden 13 accounts of their and did not declare 3 accounts. So that makes a total of 16 accounts, which had not been declared or which had been concealed. So the verdict is that the ECP has issued a show cause notice to the PTI as to why their funds should not be confiscated by the state. And the ECP has also found that the Form 1 submitted by Imran Khan to the ECP was grossly inaccurate. So these are very serious findings. These are findings from which the PTI cannot exonerate
Okay, so
itself
what could
very
be the
easily.
consequences of these findings for Imran Khan and also his party?
So the current PDM coalition government, they could look upon, for example, filing an Article 62 reference with the Supreme Court of Pakistan. The point would be that if unwithdrawn receivables could result in disqualification of the previous Prime Minister Nawaz Sharif, for example, or even other ministers like Khwaja Asif, then, we're talking about money which was received and funds which were received amounting to millions of dollars from undeclared sources or from foreign sources, which is prohibited under Article 6 of the political party's order, then that is a very serious, not only omission, it's not just an omission that they did not declare it, then that is a very serious finding which the ECP has announced today. And that could then provide impetus for moving perhaps Article 62 reference against the chairman of the PTI, Imran Khan. Because like I've said, if the chairman of a party or if a politician or if a public office holder or a former prime minister, for example, they are found not to be honest and truthful, that could be grounds for their disqualification from ever holding public office again, the same that happened to Nawaz Sharif. And also under Article 15 of the political party's order, of the same order that I just referred to, the current government could, for example, they refer the matter again to the Supreme Court to dissolve the party altogether. So these could have very serious ramifications for the PTI, what the ECP has found today.
All right, Muneeb Qadir, thank you very much for talking to us here on TRT World. Really appreciate your taking out the time.